children, ready to study rule number 2? Okay, I hope you have done last class work, and today we can move to rule number 2. Let's come. Rule number 2. Before that, some students may have doubt. They may have some confusion. What is this 150, that is 100, that is 500, that is 1000. Only for remember, okay, I am using this is I, V, X, L, C, D, M. But actually this in Roman numeral, this is not I, V, X, L, C, D and M. This is Roman 1, Roman 5, Roman 10, Roman 50, Roman 100, Roman 500 and Roman 1000. Okay, for also to remember all these numbers, all these numerals, I am telling this is familiar because we can see this is in front of classroom or something like that. First standard like that, second standard. This also you may see in that fifth standard like that. Also 10th standard or like this I see. It is unfamiliar. 50, 100, 500 and 1000. We are not using in daily life. Okay. But this is something you are using in daily life. That means 1, 5 and 10. We are using this 1, 5 and 10 in Roman. We are using Roman 1, 5 and 10 in our daily lives, but we are not familiar with this 50, 100, 500 and 1000. Just for remember, I am just giving a clue. If you want, you can do another thing. I am using how I remember this. It is order. You know this L, C, D and M. Sometimes may have some confusion. 50. Some students may write this this letter C. Sometimes D 100 may write D. Like that, some confusion will happen. For that, I am telling. This is I, V axis is familiar. Then remaining for L, C, D, M. You know that computer or television screen that we call monitor. Okay. Now it is familiar LED television, LED monitors, television, laptop. You can see LED monitor. Before that, we commonly used LCD monitor. You remember that name? LCD monitor. LCD monitor. L50, C100, D500, M1000. Only for remember, okay? LCD monitor. IVX is familiar. Then remaining LCD monitor. Okay? Then you understand the numbers 1, 5, 10, 50, 100, 500 and 1000. So let's move to rule number 2. When we are writing a number by using 2, 3 or 4 Roman numerals, how can we write? That is also we should understand. So when we are writing 2 numbers, okay, then while writing this number and this number, or this number and this number, or this and this, 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 like that, same rule but small changes. See, this one on the right side of any other number, that means this number you are writing right side of 5, right side of 10, right side of 50, right side of 100, right side of 500 or right side of 1000. Same rule. Yeah, if you are writing this one right side of the 5 or right side of the 10, right side of the 50, right side of the 100, right side of 500, right side of 1000, we can write maximum 3 times. That means you want to write this one right side of the 5, you can write maximum 3 times. Right side of the 10, maximum 3 times. Right side of the 50, maximum 3 times. Right side of the 100, maximum 3 times. Right side of the 500, maximum 3 times. Right side of the 1000, maximum 3 times. Maximum 3 times. And when we are writing, okay, this is black color numbers. You can write right side maximum 3 times. That means if you are writing this 10, right side of the 50, same, you can write maximum 3 times. If you are writing this 100, right side of the 500 or right side of the 1000, you can write maximum 3 times. You might have doubt what about 5, 50 and 500. Listen, this red colored numeral, you cannot write more than 1 time. Okay, this 5 you can write right side of the 10 only one time. This 5 you can write right side of this 50 only one time. You can write the 5 right side of the 100 only one time. If you can write this 5 right side of the 500 only one time. You can write this 5 right side of the 1000 only one time. Understood this? This red color you can write only one time. And one more. If you are writing this black colored numeral left side of any number, you cannot write 3 times. You can write only one time. You can write only one time. Not with all numerals. That I will tell in rule number 3. Okay. If you want to write this 1 before the 5, you can write only one time. If you want to write this 1 before the 10, you can write only one time. If you want to write this 10 before the 100, you can write only one time. If you want to write this 100 before 1000, you can write only like that. If you want to write this 100 before the 500, you can write only one time. If you want to write this 10 before the 50, you can write only one time. And the last point in rule 2, you can't write this number left side of any other bigger number. That means this number you cannot write before 10. This number you cannot write before this one. You cannot write this 5 before this one. You cannot write this 5 before this. You cannot write this 5 before the 1000. Like that. You cannot write this 50 before 100. You cannot write this 50 before 500. You cannot write this 50 before 1000. Same, you cannot write this 500 before 1000. This is the second rule. By using rule number 1 and rule number 2, I will give you something. So we told up to 10. How can we write? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By using the rules, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, not 4, like how will you write that? 5 left side 1, 5 left side 1, then 5 like this, 6, 5 right side 1, 7, 5 right side 2, 8, 5 right side 3, 9, 5 right side 4, no, 9 means take it 10, 10 left side 1, 10 is like this. Okay, then you want to write 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, then how can we write this? 11, 10 and right side 1, 12, 10 and right side 13, 10 and right side 3, 14. Here you understand what is that. We are writing 40. You just split the 14 by 10 plus 4. So what is 10? 10 is x. What is 4? See the 4. This is 40. 15 also 10 plus 5. 16, 10 plus 6. 17, 10 plus 7. 18, 10 plus 8. 19, 10 plus 9. 10 is like this. 9 is like this. 20 you can write 2 times. Okay, then it is your chance. You want to write 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. You want to write all these numbers. Try this. Okay, you want to write this 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. This is your task you want to do. After learning rule number 1 and rule number 2, you understood this, how can we write or how can we form other numbers. Okay, up to 1 to 20 I have written, and next 21 to 40 you have to try. I have written 1 to 20, you have to write 21 to 40. Okay, so I think we can stop now. Then rule number 3 and remaining part we can do next class. Bye.